everyone, it's been quite a while since I have posted a video on this and that was for a variety of reasons, many of them unintentional. But today I am building a farmhouse. But the farmhouse is really just the backdrop to this video because I want to talk about why I took a step back from The Sims 4 and how I have been feeling about it. I really love The Sims 4. It is such a fun game for me. But I'm going to be so honest and tell you that I share a sentiment with a lot of people right now, and that is bitterness. Because the way that EA has been fucking up this game is really just annoying at best, because what they're doing right now is they are selling packs that are breaking the game, and they're selling those packs without proper testing and just releasing things and demanding money for packs that barely function. This started quite a while ago, but I think the biggest part that stands out to me where like this really started to go dramatically downhill was with My Wedding Stories. The audacity for that pack to not even be functional, yet to be sold at full price. And even now, there are still issues with My Wedding Stories. But this started a trend of releasing packs, taking people's money, and then saying, yeah, we're going to fix it later. This has happened many times throughout with pretty much every single pack that's been released since then. The biggest ones that stand out in my mind are, of course, Horse Ranch had its issues, but the For Rent pack. The For Rent pack for a lot of people is barely functional, which is so sad because it's a pack that we were all so excited for, right? Like the idea of being able to create our own apartment complexes and duplexes and do that within the game is a fun and exciting idea, but the pack barely functions and it's $40. And this can touch on another point. Releasing packs at expansion pack rates when they don't have an expansion pack's worth of content. That's not what I'm focusing on now. One of the newest stuff packs that EA released was the Goth Galore kit and then the Crystal Creations stuff pack. The Goth Galore kit literally had such minimal items. It was a cast kit, and one of the cast items completely distorted your Sims, which for in-game content is absurd that they would ever release a pack like that without testing what the hell the hoodie was doing or how the packs interact with other packs. And the Crystal Creations pack is completely broken from what I understand. And then EA released a statement that was like, hey, y'all, so we're going to fix this, but we would recommend that you actually don't play with this major feature of this pack. So we've taken your money. We know it doesn't work and we'll fix it later. Don't worry about it. Like that is just obscene. And like Simmers are outraged across the board about the really shady and shitty things that EA is doing right now, to be quite honest with you, in regards to The Sims 4. They don't even have the great game guarantee because they know it's not a great game. I'm literally so angry about this, but I'm trying to remain calm about it because they are doing this and they're like going back and they're fixing things. But I think it's very apparent that proper testing is not being done because they very well just be testing the new content with the base game. But a lot of Simmers do have multiple packs. Many don't, but many do. And to do your due diligence, if you're going to sell a product, you must also test how this new content works with and interacts with other packs. It should be tested with all of the packs because there are people who have all of the packs and there are those people who are going to experience issues if you're not properly testing. So they're claiming that they're going out to fix this, but it's been many, many years at this point with packs that are still not fully functional. The mannequins in Get to Work were completely broken for several years before they were ever fixed, but then they're also releasing new content. And just to be honest with you, that's a huge reason why I haven't played the game. It leaves such a sour taste in my mouth to open this game and to see like how badly it's functioning and like how many things aren't working. And that's coming from someone who has a gaming PC. And for my computer to struggle to play this game but no other game is absolutely absurd to me because it really shows you how badly things are going right now and how badly things are broken. Even if you're playing without mods and you're playing completely vanilla. I mean, I watch Simmers all the time and I see how their game glitches and breaks and the things that are not functioning within the game. And they also have supercomputers. So for that to be happening on high-end computers or on any computer at all is ridiculous because it shows you that the game literally is not functional, yet EA continues to demand money from you. And of course, there could be the argument, and people do make this argument, like the Sims team is trying their best. No one's saying that they aren't. I'm very much sure that they are also being affected by corporate greed, right? Like they probably have big ideas and are just as upset as we are for how the game is being ruined by these kind of rush decisions that I'm sure are coming from corporate, demanding more money, more money, more money, and focusing more on releasing stuff that's going to make money rather than fixing the game. I don't think that the Sims team is specifically responsible for this. I think that they're under a lot of pressure from EA and perhaps have almost no say on how EA is running this. And I genuinely, to the bottom of my heart, believe that EA is really badly mismanaging The Sims 4 and almost completely destroying it. And that's a huge reason why I haven't played it. It's just because every time I open the game or sit down to play it, all I can see are the bugs. All I can see is what's broken. And it almost makes me want to do a completely vanilla LP just to see like what this game actually runs like and looks like if you're not playing with any mods and you're not playing with any custom content. Because I know for a fact that there are people who play the game completely vanilla and still have parts of their game that do not function, do not work, are broken, and just are not what they need to be, considering how fucking expensive. Even if this game costs $1, I don't give a fuck. There's no reason why they should be releasing content that does not work. You should not be charging for stuff and releasing things that do not work or that further break the game. And there has been speculation that The Sims 4 is at the end of their life, or rather confirmation that The Sims 4 is at the end of its lifespan. But EA said that it would go on for several years. At this point, it's been a couple of years. So I think that we are at the end of the lifespan for The Sims 4. But it's at a state right now where it's almost completely unplayable, which is just so frustrating as someone, or as anyone. Like if you have spent any amount of money on DLC, it is so frustrating to know how much money you've sank into this game just to recognize that so many of the things that you have bought with your own money do not work in the game. At this point, most of what I do in The Sims 4 is just building, because the whole actually playing the game component makes me nervous, because I don't want to play the game and have something not work and then be angry that something isn't working the way that I want it to work. So I just wanted to make this video to kind of express where I'm at with the game, the frustrations that I'm feeling, and why I have not been playing it that often. I do plan to get back to this game, but I really have to think about how I want to structure it and what my role is as a content creator, because I don't want to promote packs to you that I just don't think are worth it. And at this point, I don't think I will ever be purchasing another Sims 4 pack for this game, no matter how cool it is, because I've just been burned one too many times. The marketing looks really cool. The gameplay looks really cool. But then when you get it into your own game with the packs that you have, it does not work. The cool feature that you were super excited about does not work. And that is just not acceptable. And I think I've gotten to the point where I am no longer going to be giving EA my money. I don't care what pack release. I don't care how steeply discounted it is. I don't care how excited I am about it. I'm just not going to be purchasing it, because I refuse to enable this kind of behavior from them. And I'm not saying that you also have to not purchase anything. I think that it's just important for me to say like what I will be doing with the game and what I will not be doing, because this behavior truly just is unacceptable and I'm not going to accept it anymore. But that's all I have to say on that front. I did have a lot of fun building this farm. With all of that being said, this is like a type of build style I like to do where the building is all there. So like the architecture is there, the floor plan is there, the like outdoor landscaping stuff is there, and you could just go in and furnish it as you would like to, however it is that you want to do it. It's a little bit smaller than I would have ideally wanted, but that is totally fine. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a video where I'm ranting. So thanks for listening to me rant. And I am going to see you in my next video as I just finish up the landscaping here. What my next video will be, I don't know. But if you have an interest in a vanilla LP, please let me know. That's going to be hard for me because I don't play The Sims 4 vanilla. But I'm definitely willing to remove all of my mods, and perhaps custom content is so hard because Sims are ugly without custom content. I'm sorry, they are. It's going to be really hard, but I'm willing to play vanilla in terms of having no mods whatsoever and just keeping my cast custom content, just to really see how the game is functioning and playing. And I will return with Whimsy Stories because I love that so much. And I'm really excited to play with Lake as Generation 2. So I will see you in my next video. Thank you for being patient with me. And if you're also experiencing these frustrations and kind of just overall disappointment with how The Sims 4 is being handled right now as a franchise, please let me know in the comments. If you're experiencing any major bugs in your game and you do play vanilla, please let me know as well, because I want to know if I am alone here, although I know that I am not, because again, I watch simmers and I've seen the struggles that they have in their own videos on these very high-end computers. So I'm going to see you next time. Goodbye.